Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 3 at Three Legends Stadium, Butte, Montana. Beautiful day again here on a Saturday. Fans still piling in. It's going to be a great game. Let's hop right into the Trappers lineup. Leading off, number 5, Andrew Kim in center field. Then number 1, Richard Williams in left field. Number 33, Caden Cardoso is the DH tonight. Number 35, Nick Strong at first base. Number 27, Garrett Hill at third base. Number 19, Spencer Weston in second base. Number 24, Jacob Griffin in right field. Number 23, Brock Reinhardt catching. And number 17 tonight, Cole Yancey at shortstop. On the mound, number 15, Bryce Lopez. And now for the Mining City Tommyknockers. Leading off, playing shortstop today, number 6, Seth Lucero. Then, in the 2 spot, second baseman, number 2, James Martin. The DH tonight, in the 3rd slot, number 31, Nick Hansen. Then, center fielder, number 17, Justin Green. At third base tonight, number 3, Miles Hartsfield. Left field, number 37, Steven Strachan. In the 7th slot, first baseman tonight, number 16, Mike Decker. 8th slot, right fielder, number 32, Hayden Brown. And in the 9th slot, your catcher, number 18, Vinny Antonori. On the mound for the last time for Mining City, number 40, Jonathan Zayas. Moments away from first pitch here as the ball is thrown down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a ball game and we got to get started, but we can't do it without your help. On the count of 3, we need a play ball from you. 1, 2, 3.
We're ready to go, folks, as Andrew Kim walks into the batter's box. He will face Jonathan Zayas. And here we go. Delivery. Strike number 1. Starts off the game 0-1 here from Andrew Kim from Jonathan Zayas. Once again, Jonathan, Juan, and Vinny are all leaving after tomorrow night's game. That one's a little blooper. It moved over as Strachan grabs first out. 2 pitches for the first out. But as I was saying, those 3 are leaving after tomorrow night's game, the final game here of the 4-game series before Mining City hits the road for 4 games to Badlands Big Sticks. And that will be a huge series. And then after those 4 games, we come back and play them 3 games here at 3 Legend. Those 7 games will probably dictate the playoff picture. Delivery. First pitch is a strike to Richard Williams, playing left field today. Where's number 1? Next one is fouled off. 0-2 quickly. As Zayas. I talked to him before the game. I said, hey, man, how about 1, 2, 3, all 9 innings, and let's go home. You know? He said, hey, I got you, so let's see what we got. 0-1. Delivery. High. 1-2. Just making a joke about pace of play as we've been over 3 hours in the first 2 ball games. 1-2 delivery. That one gets away from Antonori on the bounce. 2-2. We started the game a little bit late today as we had some fielding issues. Shout out to our intern Ben, who is no longer here. Had to go back for his school. That's a swinging strikeout for Jonathan Zayas. So that's 2 down now here in the top. Goes the DH, number 33, Caden Cardoso. But yeah, our field intern, stat intern, Ben, he is headed back home to do his school obligations. Shout out to him. We appreciate everything he's done all year. Help this thing run. And here we go. First pitch to Cardoso. Swing and strike with some power. 0-1. The wind is blowing to the right. And more so out of the ballpark to the right. Get it something in the air here. You can always hit it out. Haven't seen that yet, though, in this series. 0-1. Delivery. Just misses. 1-1. Zayas trying to get this 1-2-3 inning here in the top of the first. Delivery. That one high outside. 2-1. Tommyknockers begin this ball game tied for first place in the second half. 2-1 delivery. Fouled off. 2-2. as they're tied with the Surf Valley Saber Dogs. However, Surf Valley already has their playoff ticket after winning the first half. So they're really their competition right now is the Badlands Big Sticks, and we're about to have 7 games with Badlands. 2-2 delivery. Inside, 3-2 now. So those 7 games will dictate a lot. Of course, there's still another 5 games after those 7 games. 3-2 delivery. Fouled off. Stays full on Cardoso. He's fighting Zayas up here and trying not to let this 1-2-3 inning happen. As Zayas wastes no time, delivers again. Hit, and that will get down. And so that's going to go 3. That is a stand-up triple. Steven Strachan tries to cut that off, misses it, and falls. So that's a 2-out triple there, standing up.
First baseman, number 35, Nick Strong.
Strachan running full speed, tried to reach out for that one, just missed it, and stumbled and went down, which allowed that triple.
And the first true triple for Caden Cardoso, as he got away with a bit of robbery on his first one on a ball that was a ground rule double hitting off the foul pole. Umpire said it was fair play and allowed Cardoso to stay at third. So it'll bring up the first baseman.
So a delivery to Nick Strong is a swinging strike. 0-1 from Zayas.
Strong had a bit of frustration yesterday. He was the last out when he struck out looking. He took his bat and flung it down the first baseline, and the Trappers' first base coach and Coach Summerfield had to literally
0-1.
run out of the way to avoid being
Delivery.
struck by Strong's thrown bat.
Fouled off. 0-2 quickly for Zayas.
2 strikes.
You know, John is actually 18 years old. 19. One of the youngest Tommyknockers. Been here with us all season long. Fantastic guy. Wish him the best of luck after leaving here. 0-2 delivery. That one's low. 1-2. Unfortunately enough, I can say that for all the Tommyknockers, as they've all been very nice and gracious towards us, and we appreciate it, and they appreciate us, and it's always good. 1-2 delivery. Outside, 2-2. Great save by Antonori. Saves a run there. Zayas has not had an issue putting 0-2s. He's had an issue putting them away with the 2 outs. 2-2 delivery. Hit and fouled off. We'll have another one. You would not believe how many foul ball souvenirs come out of this stadium every night. Bringing the kids out. They want some balls. They can get them signed after the game. 2-2. Delivery. Hit and hit hard, but right up the middle to Justin Green. Makes the catch, ends the inning, leaves the runner stranded at third base. We go to the bottom half of the first. Don't go anywhere, folks. Huge shout out to Dickey's Barbecue Pit, proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be back right after this. We are back. Tommyknocker fans, bottom of the first. Left the man stranded at third base in the top half after a triple. Gets out of trouble for Jonathan Zayas. So Seth Lucero will lead off. Playing shortstop today is his high school teammate, Judah Wilbur, getting the day off. And speaking of Judah Wilbur, he's over there coaching first base. Jacob Schubert coaching third, and Brandon Cowan, the head coach, in the dugout, delivering. That one outside, 1-0. One of the biggest things we've seen in these games have been free bases given up by the Trapper pitchers. It's been an issue for them all year. 1-0, delivering. Strike. 1-1. Close enough on that breaking ball. As we have the 1-1 count to Lucero, delivering. Hit, and that gets through. And that'll be a leadoff single for Seth Lucero. Gotta love that after six innings of no hit yesterday. And that brings up his his first time in the second slot. Second baseman number 2, James Martin. He is the newest position player for Mining City. Been here for 6 ball games now.
Tommyknockers struggled to get base hits in yesterday's ball game, being no hit through 4 innings.
Delivering.
First pitch is going to be a curveball.
That one's outside, 1-0.
Ball 1.
Get a smile out of Lopez on the mound there. And we'll have the 1-0 with a man at first. Bottom of the first, 0-0. No outs, delivering. Ball 2, 2-0. Umpire or catcher turned around and said something to the umpire there.
Turns around and says something to the home plate umpire, Samuel Barrett. The umpire in this series, to put it nicely,
2-0.
has been iffy. So now he
Delivery
count Bryce
from the
Lopez
2-0.
moves into the batter on the way.
Swinging strike, 2-1.
Number 1 on a pitch that looked like it was hooking outside on the curve.
Lucero at first. A 2-1 count with no outs here. The second batter in James Martin.
Batter bats 214 on the year.
Beautiful Saturday night in Butte, Montana. His fans still piling in. The 3 legends delivery. As that's hit, that's going to drop. So back-to-back singles for Mining City to lead off this ball game. As James Martin delivers with a blooper into center that drops. That'll bring up your DH number 31, Nick Hansen.
Hansen, the DH tonight, wearing number 31, had a 1-for-4 day yesterday. He is batting 3 for 8 in this series against the Trappers.
So Nick will stand in with 2 on, no outs, bottom of the first inning. Take a look at his stats. Been with Mining City for 24 games, batting .287.
Our first pitch at 88 degrees. Check back over at second.
Delivery.
Lopez, the line
Ooh, has to jump out of the way a little bit. 1-0 on Hansen.
try to recover after allowing back-to-back singles in the first 2 batter that he has had to face.
So this is Bryce Lopez's first game as a Trapper.
1-0 count. Check back over at second base.
1-0. Back up. Woo, about took out. As Seth Lucero is going to be sent home. They're going to throw. It'll be cut off. 1-0 Tommyknockers. All on base hits. Triple back-to-back singles. Lucero, Martin, Hansen, all singled there.
Lucero came all the way home to score.
The cleanup hitter,
So now number 17, Justin Green.
Justin Green.
Go to our social medias. Check out the interview with Justin last night as he had some spectacular catches.
Faced 3 batters, all 3 of them have singled.
And as I was saying, this is Bryce Lopez's first game with the Trappers as he's had 3 singles in his first inning. Delivery. Ooh, Justin swinging hard on that one. 0-1.
Strike 1. The smoke that was here on Thursday being absent.
Mining City looking to have a big inning here. 0-1.
One check back over to James Martin.
Delivery.
Lopez kicks and fires.
Gets away.
Pick off the
Runner does not go. It doesn't go too far from Reinhardt.
decide to take off to the next base.
Mining City in their black hats, black tops, white bottoms today. Brought to you by Up Top Apparel here in Butte, Montana. Proud sponsor, the Tommyknockers.
For the Tommyknockers with
Pierre,
first and
or Pierre, excuse me, I'm still getting that wrong. Pierre in their blue caps and gray top, gray bottoms. Delivery. Hit and hit hard. Goodbye. Justin Green. 3-run shots. 4-0 in the bottom of the first with no outs. I was just talking about the lack of homers in this series, and Justin finally gets a hold of another one. And you know what, folks? There was the bat flip at the end of that. That's going to be clipped again, as he was the first Tommyknocker ever to hit a home run.
come out and say, watch this one fly. Their 35th home run of the season will belong to Justin Green.
And here we go. Miles Hartsfield will get his first at bat against the Trappers. He was gone day one, didn't play day two.
Hartsfield will step up to the batter's box. The third baseman has not appeared in quite some time. His last game was game 2 of the Spearfish Sasquatch series in Spearfish,
Set.
South Dakota. He went 0
Delivery.
for 2, walking 3 times.
High inside. 1-0 to Hartsfield.
Bryce Lopez going to need to quickly recover in his first appearance, as all 4 batters that he's faced have come around to score.
Next pitch.
Pitch inside will run out to 2 balls and
2-0, as that's a ball. Let's take a look at Miles' stats for the year. Once again, shout out to Ben for getting those fixed finally.
Lopez.
As we get this next pitch, 2-0 delivery.
High kick to fire on a
Hits and gets there. I'm not sure why the first baseman. Yeah, I'm not sure why the first baseman didn't cover the bag there. He let the pitcher do it.
Left fielder, number 37, Steven Strachan.
So Steven Strachan now comes up with 1 out as that ground out from Miles Hartsfield. As Hartsfield goes back to the dugout,
the All-Star break.
Steven Strachan will get his first pitch.
1 for 4 against the Sasquatch in his last performance. He bats 238
Delivery.
on the year. First pitch
Strike
will be called a strike.
on the low outside corner. 0-1. Steven appears in 27 games, batting .238. Delivery. Hits a little chopper, foul.
Third base side.
0-2.
Ball. I assume jokingly the third base coach for the Tommyknockers is Schubert, saying that it's a fair ball, bouncing maybe 3 feet wide of the foul line.
0-2.
Will be an 0-2 count with 1 away to Steven Strachan, the left fielder. Was the victim of Caden
0-2 delivery.
Cruz's triple.
Hit and hit high, but it's going to fly up in the air as
Race inside more towards
it'll be caught for the second out as it's a fly out to center.
so after the home run
As Mike Decker playing first base today
First baseman,
will be up to bat.
16, Mike Decker.
Mike Decker has been with the Tommyknockers for 12 games, batting .111, having a hard time at the plate, looking to catch fire in this season.
5 walks drawn.
Delivery.
Somewhere close to the
Hit just foul down the left field line.
foul for strike 1.
0-1 count on Decker.
Decker still bats 111 on the year. That has not moved since the All-Star break, despite 5 plate appearances on
0-1 delivery.
0-1 delivered.
Strike 2, 0-2 on Decker. So the Tommyknockers' first 4 batters all got hits, and now the last 2 have been out on a ground out and fly out. 0-2 now to Decker.
Day 2 of the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, still called the 2020 Olympics.
Low. 1-2. So, Decker's still alive here.
Few medals were handed out yesterday with the top country currently through one day being China. 3 gold medals, no silvers, and a bronze. They have
1-2 delivery.
more than any country.
Outside, 2-2 on Decker. Mike had a 5 walk and 5 appearance ball game this series. Not sure if that's ever happened before in the Expedition League. 2-2. Delivery. Strikeout of Mike Decker ends the inning. 4 cross, though, off of a 3 singles and a 3-run shot from Justin Green. We'll be back, folks. Top of the second. Shout out to Northwestern Energy, proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be back right after this. We are back, Tommyknocker fans. This Garrett Hill, sorry about that. Garrett Hill will be up to bat. Delivering. Hit and Justin Green. Ooh, it's curving pretty good, but Justin out there makes the play. Full sprint. So that's the first out. Jonathan Zayas back on the mound. Gets that first out quickly. That was a nice hit ball into the gap right there. Justin Green showed the only way that was getting down was if it hit the wall. He ran all the way to the warning track from center field position. Caught it on the run, stretching out. So Spencer Weston now digs in. Delivery. Strike. 0-1. So we are in the top of the second here with 1 out. Jonathan Zayas in the second inning of work. It's a 4-0 ball game. Delivery. Chopper foul. 0-2. As all 4 of the first 4 batters for Mining City got a hit, 3 singles, and a 3-run shot. As on that third single, it brought in Seth Lucero from second. So there was men at second and first, and Justin Green came up, hit a bomb into right field, making it 4-0. As the bat broke for Spencer Weston, had to go grab a new one. Now he's getting reset, getting the gloves right. As he steps in to face Zayas with an 0-2 count.
So now an 0-2 count to Spencer Weston against Jonathan Zayas.
0-2 delivery.
Wind up and deal and a pitch well out.
Just too high.
Ball number 1.
Ball 1-1-0.
2 strikes.
Or, excuse me, 1-2. One, two, delivery. Swinging strikeout for Jonathan Zayas. 2 down. Let's take a look at John's stats here. He's appeared in 10 games, started 6. 2-2 record for Mining City. 30 innings pitched.
For the Tommyknockers. Taking a look at the previous
So now 2 down. This brings up number 24, Jacob Griffin, the right fielder.
struck out 17 and 12 in games 1 and 2.
Delivery. Swinging strike. 0-1.
Jacob Griffin, the right fielder.
That Hayden Brown is a defensive specialist.
Oh, definitely. So an 0-1 count on the way to
Swinging strike. 0-2 now for Zayas on Griffin.
for strike number 2. Trappers looking lost out there with bats.
As he steps back in, it's going to be 0-2. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Zayas
To the batter.
hit one back there to Justin. Justin right underneath of it. Ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the second. Don't go anywhere, folks. 4-0 ball game, looking to add on to it. Shout out to Best Western Plus, proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be back right after this. We are back, Tommyknocker fans. David Melfi going to first base to coach. Jacob Schubert, third base coaching. Brandon Cowan in the dugout. Hayden Brown leads us off in the bottom of the second.
Brown, the right fielder, has played in both games so far against the Trappers. Yesterday went 0 for 5 with a hat trick of strikeouts.
And Lopez will throw to Brown.
On the year, trying to improve that batting average. And the
Delivery
season shows
pulls back, called a strike. 0-1.
strike 4. Vinny Antonori stands on deck.
Hayden in the 8 slot today. Vinny in the 9 slot, and then we're back to the top in Lucero. The 0-1.
Now the 0-1 pitch coming from right.
Hit, and that's going to get down. Hayden Brown gets a single to lead off the bottom of the second.
Hit number 5
Brings up your catcher, Vinny Antonori, number 18.
Catcher number 18, Vinny Antonori.
So it brings up Vinny Antonori, batting .269 on the year. Did not play in yesterday's game, but back on Thursday with
Vinny looking to have a clutch game here.
walking once, striking out twice, did record an RBI.
As I mentioned, he's one of our players leaving after tomorrow night.
Brown.
Batting .269 on the season, 15 games. Delivery. Inside, 1-0. Vinny, once again, he was a temporary player to start off the year. Actually went home and was invited back 1-0 delivery. Shows you hard work pays off, folks. That one's a strike. 1-1. Has 2 homers on the season. In 15 games, he has 2 homers. Just think about that. Delivery. Swinging strike. 1-2. Just behind that. Lucero on deck. Nobody out here. Hayden Brown at first. Vinny Antonori, 1-2 count. Bottom of the second, 4-0. Tommyknocker led ball game here in Butte, Montana on this beautiful Saturday night. Delivery. Ooh. Late time called as the throw is thrown over the head. So Antonori will come in.
Either way, it will be a 1-2 count with nobody out. We'll reset for the 4th pitch of the at-bat.
And here we go. 1-2. Once again. Got him. Strikeout of Vinny Antonori. Vinny shakes his head, but it was close enough from up here to not argue it. So, first out. Seth Lucero now comes up. Juan Cerda brings out the balls. Juan, one of the other players, pitched last night. Ended up with the win as Kyle Woman didn't go 5 innings, but pitched a beautiful ball game. Delivery. Hit down, dropped, tossed, gets the man out at first. So it moves the man over to second base instead of a double play. The bobble there results in just Lucero's out. So 2 outs. It brings up James Martin.
Number 2, James Martin.
So it'll bring up James Martin 1-for-1 with a single. He was the second batter to have a base hit.
So here we go. First pitch to Martin with the man at second. 2 outs. Delivery. Hit, and that's going to curve foul. Hayden Brown sad because he ran his heart out there thinking that was going to drop fair. He has to go back to second base. That was a perfect location, just too much foul. So we'll go again, 0-1. James steps back in, 0-1. Appeared in 5 games for Mining City. 214 batting average. 0-1 pitch. Delivery. Outside. 1-1. One for Martin with 2 down. Man at second. 4-0. Tommyknocker led ball game. Hit and popped up. As it should be the final out of the second inning. Caught. Yes, it is. We go to the top of the 3rd. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere, folks. Huge shout out to Jimmy John's, proud sponsor. Your Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be back right after this. We are back, Tommyknocker fans. Number 23, Brock Reinhardt, the catcher, will be up to lead off the top of the third. Zayas, his third inning of work. 4-0 lead.
Leading off the inning for the Trappers, catcher number 23, Brock Reinhardt.
And we are ready for the top of the third. First pitch from Zayas. Just outside, 1-0. 1-0 delivery. Swing and strike. 1-1. And delivery. Low, 2-1.
2 balls and 1 strike to Brock Reinhardt. Reinhardt out of Woodbury, Minnesota. A criminology major at South
And delivery. Swing and strike, 2-2. As he ties it back up now. South Dakota State University freshman in Reinhardt. Batting .279 on the season. Delivery. Outside. Full count now for Reinhardt. He's appeared in 32 games for the Trappers. As I said, batting .278 on the year. Delivery. Hit and fly ball grabbed by Strachan as the dugout claps for the first, or excuse me, the first out. They gave him the signal.
Shortstop number 17, Cole Yancey.
And that brings up the 9-hole man wearing number 17 today, Cole Yancey. Shortstop. Normally number 20.
Cole Yancey.
Delivery.
17 today instead of the traditional 20 as the pitch will miss low for ball number 1.
1-0 as that's a ball. Low.
By the way, it's still the same Cole Yancey who went 1 for 4 yesterday with a .229 batting average.
And the 1-0 delivery. Swinging strike. 1-1 as Zayas is looking good today.
Count will go even to 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1 delivery. Hit right to Seth Lucero. Grabbed. Throw. Gets him. Second out.
Top of the order for the Trappers, center fielder number 5,
As the Tommyknocker dugout was, I think, chanting overrated to Seth Lucero.
So now it will bring up the leadoff batter, Kim. Kim flew out to
As
left field in his
he's
lineup
usually at
today.
second base, but Judah Wilbur taking the day off, so he has him at shortstop. Delivery. Nice pitch there, 0-1. So you got Hartsfield at third, Lucero at shortstop, Martin at second, and Decker at first. As that one's inside, 1-1. Outfield, it's Strachan in left, Green in center, and Brown in right. Delivery. Hit and popped up foul. Antonori behind the plate, of course, and Jonathan Zayas on the mound. A 1-2 count with 2 outs here on Kim. I mention this every time. Kim's family is here. Fantastic people. Talked to them before game 1. 1-2 delivery. Gets away from Zayas there. Hits the dirt on the outside. 2-2. Antonori has a good stop. 2-2. Broken bat for sure based on that sound. Called safe.
Entire Tommyknocker team was running back to the dugout. It did look like Kim beat the ball to the bag.
Oh, it looked.
It's going to draw some jeers from the hometown supporters.
Called safe on the throw. It was a short, small grounder. Took a long time to get there.
Fielder number 1, Richard Williams.
From the Tommyknockers.
And I'll tell you what, there was a play last night that people said wasn't close, but was way cleaner than that one. And it was called out.
So a runner at first base for Richie Williams after the Andrew Kim base hit.
First pitch from Zayas now to Williams.
First pitch to Williams will
Strike. 0-1.
plate at the knees for strike number 1.
0-1 delivery now from Zayas. Hit, gets through.
Through the right side of the infield, a base hit. Taking off for third base will be Andrew Kim. No, the throw in, it will not be in time. Now taking off for second base.
Out, gets him out. As that ends the inning after the Kim pushes the third. The throw goes to third, and they throw it over to Seth Lucero. So we go to the bottom of the third. Nobody scores. They leave both runners stranded there. To the bottom of the third, we go. Huge shout out to ButteAuto.com. We'll be back right after this.
Designated hitter, number 30.
We are back. Tommyknocker fans, DH Nick Hansen will be up to lead off the bottom of the third inning as Zayas gets out of the top of the third with a 0. 4-0 ball game here after the 4-run inning in the bottom half of the first for Mining City. It'll be Hansen Green delivery. Hitting it high and hard as that's carrying. Caught. As it just didn't have the juice for the first out. As Nick Hansen goes the bear. You might have seen that on the camera. When a Tommyknocker player hits that first pitch and it's an out, they have to do something called the bear, where you get on your hands and knees and roar. So Justin Green will come up now.
Center fielder, number 17, Justin Green.
After Green, it's Miles Hartsfield. But right now, Justin, first time up, 3-run homer. His first homer in a long time. I'm sure that was a relief for him. So that first pitch is a ball. Anyone who watches Justin Green knows that he has some power with that swing. Just unable to get that height on a lot of them. As that one's hit hard, but right to center field. Makes the catch. Nice play. As that is the second out. It'll bring up Miles Hartsfield now. As Justin Green gets robbed there on a beautiful diving catch. And now it brings up third baseman number 3, Miles Hartsfield. 1-0. Delivery. Hit right to first base again. And that ends the inning as we go to the top of the fourth. We'll be back, folks. Huge shout out to Montana Rib and Chop House. We'll be back right after this. We are back, Tommyknocker fans. Top of the fourth. 4-0 is Zayas back out there.
Designated hitter, Hayden Cardozo.
As Caden Cardoso, the DH, will be up first. Where's number 33 for the Trappers?
Having 4 strikeouts in game 1 back on Thursday, had a 3 for
And here we go. Stands in. We'll face Zayas now for the first pitch here.
triple today. First pitch
Low in the dirt, 1-0.
ball 1.
Cardoso tried to stop that one, just missed. Have to walk over there, pick up the ball, delay the game a little bit. 1-0 on Cardoso to lead off the top of the fourth. Delivery. Low, 2-0.
For ball number 2.
Good news, folks. We're on the top of the fourth, and we're just now at 50 minutes of broadcast time. As pace of play has picked up.
Has achieved a medal in the 400
2-0 delivery.
freestyle.
There's a strike, 2-1.
Play for strike number 1, 2 balls and 1 strike, with the United States taking bronze in the event.
2-1 delivery.
2-1 pitch on the way. Pitch
Ooh, doesn't go. Called a ball.
checked down on a check swing. Tristan Jones too busy.
3-1.
First baseman and Decker says no swing. 3-1.
So now we have a 3-1 count here to begin the inning on Cardoso, and Zayas sets, delivers.
On the way will be taking
Nah, it's a walk to lead off the ball game, or excuse me, lead off the fourth,
the ball game
as
by either team.
Strong now comes up. So again, he's playing first base today. It was a weird play over there where he didn't cover the bag and the pitcher did.
So it brings up Nick Strong, who flew out the center fielder Green in his last at bat.
And Zayas some adversity after that
Has had a pair of
leadoff walk to Cardoso.
second and third, and will bat again here in the top of the fourth.
As he sets, gets his pitch from Antonori.
Zayas toes rubber once more. Check back over at first base.
Delivery.
to Cardoso, and the pitch to Strong on the
Fouled off, 0-1.
strike number 1.
I want to take the time to thank everybody for tuning in on this Saturday night. Plenty of things you could be doing. Appreciate you tuning in to the Mining City Tommyknocker broadcast. You do get to see the beautiful view here in Three Legends Stadium and some great baseball. 0-1 delivery. Fouled off, 0-2.
Foul back for strike number 2.
As we take a moment here, fixes the gloves. We'll stand back in, 0-2 for Zayas.
Count, the Nick Strong will take a step back out of the batter's box and
Turn into a nice crowd here at Three Legends Stadium.
batter.
0-2 delivery.
Strong does have an advantage being a switch-handed hitter from the pitcher.
Fouled off,
Ball
0-2.
in the right field line will keep it alive. For Tunisia winning gold, it's their second medal, first of the gold variety.
So we have the 0-2 count once again from Zayas to Strong. Pick-off attempt. Not in time. Back safely. He did have to get dirty.
As the count will remain 0-2 to Strong, Cardoso calling for time, as it looks like he may be injured getting up.
Smack his face on
As we have a delay here, as he think he got some dirt in his face there on that dive.
Cardoso looks
He
like
keeps rubbing his eyes.
get some play out of his eyes. As he'll take
We are good to go. Puts the helmet back on.
put it on, we're good to go with an 0-2.
0-2 count once again. And the 0-2 delivery. Zayas checks first, delivers.
On the way,
Strikeout of Strong for the first out of the top of the fourth. Do want to take the time to give a huge shout out to Matt Krieger, former Tommyknocker. He is in town watching some ball games.
third baseman, number 27, Garrett Hill.
So brings up Garrett Hill, number 27, playing third base today for the Trappers.
for a recap of the Olympic medal table and using for a second.
Want to give a huge shout out to our intern Arturo Morales for his beautiful work on the field as he replaced Ben, our other field working intern, with Ben having to go back and figure out his school stuff. Arturo stepped up and got this place looking good. That first pitch is a ball. It's a 1-0 count. Delivery. Ooh, does not. It's called a ball, 2-0.
I say Gaines says that we have over 882 balls and no strikes.
Probably.
So Hill has the 2-0 count with a man at first. 1 down. Delivery.
2-0 on the way, a check swing and a pickoff back to first base.
Safe. As Vinny Antonori tries to Yadier Molina, throw it down to first and get the runner. Not in time. Did force him to dive again, though. So a 3-0 count. Oh, no, it's a 2-1 count. And delivery. Hit and hit hard but high. And Hayden Brown backing up, backing up, backing up. That's down at the wall. And the double there with 1 out, as that was almost out of here. It hit the sign on the wall there. As Hayden Brown, I thought he was saying it was gone when he looked up, but he was just looking to see where it was going to hit. So that brings up Weston with he'll stand in with a big at bat here with 2 in scoring position and 1 out from Zayas.
In both games previously, struck out 2 times in his first 2 at bats before eventually singling. Trappers will hope he breaks that trend with a base hit right here.
Delivery. High outside, 1-0 to Weston. As Zayas gets his pitch from Antonori. 1-0 delivery. Gets down and through. That's going to score 2. 4-2 ball game as the runner has a double, back-to-back doubles off of Zayas. So Weston will be at second with 1 out. 4-2 ball game.
And the Trappers have cut their deficit to half. Tommyknockers now lead 4-2.
Number 24, Jacob Griffin now up. As Zayas trying to get out of the inning. Tying run is at the plate.
2 runs have already come across. It's 4-2 Mining City. With that double, the Trappers have tied the Tommyknockers in hits. 5 hits apiece.
Delivery.
First pitch to Griffin.
Hit. Strachan makes the catch. What a play by Steven Strachan. As that will be the 2nd out. That was a beautiful catch, as I thought that was getting down. I would say if he wasn't 6'5", that was getting down. As he was used all that 6'5" and full extension to get that catch on the run. So now 2 outs and a man at second. Zayas trying to get out with the 4-2. And delivery. Low, grid stop there as Antonori gets the stop. 1-0. As Brock Reinhardt is at the plate. He's the catcher for the Trappers today. Where's number 23? 4-2 delivery. Call the ball, 2-0. As it does look like Connor Phelan might be warming up out there. Zayas steps off, 2-0.
Towards second base. No throw as he faked it. Weston
2-0 delivery now from Zayas.
2-0. On a pitch.
Strike, 2-1.
Two balls and one strike to Brock Reinhardt.
2-1.
1 pitch to Brock Reinhardt. Zayas checks back over at second base. Coming over
Delivery.
to the bag is Lucero, but the pitch goes
Hit, and that will drop. Strachan grabs.
in front of Strachan. Takes
Throws it home.
and the throw home beats him.
Antonori just unable to grab it. There was a bouncer as that will score Weston 4-3.
Reinhardt advancing to second on the throw. It's an RBI single as Spencer Weston will
Just not in time, folks. Had it stayed up in the air just a little bit longer, that tag would have been easy. Instead, it was a bouncer and one hopper that Antonori had to stop.
Reinhardt getting to second base on the play at the plate. 3 balls have come across for Pierre here in the 4th inning.
As Antonori comes out and talks to Zayas, 4-3.
Away at that early 4-run deficit. Trappers have not had a lead over the Tommyknockers this series. We'll look to change that fact in today's game.
So, conversation done on the mound. Zayas just trying to get out of here with a lead.
Struggling to get out of this third. Wait on the pitch. A pickoff attempt back to second base. The ball will kick away, but not far enough. A good cover.
Almost an error there on Zayas as
Kicked away from Lucero.
James Martin was able to get there as that ball went past the glove of Lucero on that pickoff attempt. It was too low, but hit the dirt. Just focus here on the man at the plate. The 9-hole man, number 17, Cole Yancey. Delivery. Ball, 1-0.
Miss inside for ball number 1. The North Georgia Nighthawk in the regular season batted .273 with 3 base hits. 3 RBIs
1-0
as well.
to Yancey. Man at second is the tying run.
Top of the 4th.
Delivery.
1-0 on the way.
Strike, 1-1.
Inside corner of the plate. Count will go even to 1 ball and 1 strike to Cole Yancey.
Digs back in for the 1-1.
Trappers since day 1 from opening day on May 25th. It's all the way here, nearly 2 months in. Tomorrow
Delivery.
being July 25th. Pitch will miss out.
Ball, 2-1.
1 strike from Zayas. Zayas struck out 3, has walked 1.
2-1 delivery now to Yancey.
2-1, a check back over at second base before delivering.
Outside, 3-1.
Outside for ball 3, a hitter's count to Cole Yancey. Often said with a 3-1 count that it's not as bad as to swing at a 3-0 count, but if you're going to swing at a 3-1, make sure it's a pitch you're confident you can hit.
Zayas 3-1 to Yancey. The man at second, tying run. Delivery.
3-1 on the way.
Hits a chopper.
Chopped over to second.
Grabbed by Martin. Throws, gets him, ends the inning. 3 runs do cross, though, in the top of the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 4-3 ball game. Shout out to Perkins, proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be back right after this.
Left fielder.
We are back. Tommyknocker fans, Steven Strachan up to bat to lead off the bottom of the fourth. Tommyknockers have been cold since that first inning where they put up 4. After the top of the fourth had 3 runs crossed for the Trappers. They need to come alive again. So a 4-3 ball game.
Into this afternoon with 0 medals to their credit, with the leaders being China with 4. In the pool today alone, the
Delivery.
Trappers, the United States, a medal
0-1,
from the Chinese.
as that's called a strike low.
Gold, silver,
Strachan unhappy there.
strike zone for strike number 1. Strachan checking back at the home plate. Umpire arguing balls and strikes. Haven't seen too much debate or rejections of that.
So now the 0-1 as Bryce Lopez back on the mound for his 4th inning of work. Delivery.
On the base paths on the pitch. Barrett put his hands up saying a foul ball that one would have had
0-2.
tipped off the handle of the bat as it went 0-2. Didn't appear to me from the press box that it was a foul ball, but must have caught just a piece.
So 0-2 now on Strachan. Delivery.
0-2 count. The windup in
Hit and fouled off to stay alive.
right field line. Keeps the count 0-2. And Steven Strachan, Mike Decker, and Hayden Brown also drew up the spring.
Steve steps back in. The 0-2.
Third of
We'll
4
see
games.
Strachan a lot more now as the season winds down. Swinging strike, strikes him out as that's the first out. Steve, of course, was dominantly a DH man for us, and we'll get a lot more playing time as players go back to school. So Mike Decker playing first base today. He's going to dig in with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th.
4-3, University in front here in the bottom of the 4th inning. However, the Trappers chipping away at that lead with a 3-run half of the 4th inning.
Delivery.
4-0 deficit to a 4-3 deficit.
Strike.
Pitch
0-1.
strike zone high and outside. For strike number 1, no balls and 1 strike. We appreciate those of you listening in and making us a part of your Saturday night.
0-1 delivery. That one outside. 1-1.
Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Almost an hour and 10 minutes here in the bottom of the 4th.
Bit of the later hours in the Pierre area as it's currently 9:15 on the east side of the river.
Ball 2-1 on Decker.
2 balls, 1 strike.
After Mike, it's
Fourth
Hayden.
here on the west side of the river, your
Hayden Brown in the on-deck circle. After him, Vinny Antonori, the 9-hole
current time,
man.
9:17.
So we'll see if we can't get someone on base here. 2-1.
8:17.
Delivery. It didn't fouled off. 2-2.
Over the left field line, count will go even to Mike Decker. 2
Mike knows
balls,
he
2
just missed
strikes.
that one. 2-2.
So a 2-2 count. Lopez sets and
Delivery.
delivers to Mike Decker on a
Hit and
fly
fouled
ball.
off once again. 2-2.
Left field line, count will remain 2-2, and it seems like for Bryce Lopez, had to take an inning to settle in. Did give up a 4-run inning, including 4 consecutive base hits, one of those being a home run, but since then has been nearly untouched except for a Hayden Brown single. Hayden Brown stands on deck.
2-2 delivery.
2-2 count on the way.
Fouled off again. 2-2.
Stay at 2-2.
I do want to take the time to let you know that Carter Dobrinsky hasn't been here. He went home after right before the All-Star break, and he's still in 4th place in RBIs in the league. He had 46 when he left, and he hasn't played in now 3 games. Still in 4th. And the All-Star snub, Jake Mostello, is in 6th place in the league in RBIs. 2-2 once again as Decker battling up here with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. As he will set and deliver the 2-2. Hit and fouled off again as Decker just keeps ripping those balls to the left side foul. Carter Dobrinsky also. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th in the batting average race in the league when he left. batting .382 on the year. 2-2 delivery. Calls him out as Mike Decker gets rung up there. 2 outs. That'll bring up your 8-hole hitter, right fielder, Hayden Brown.
Hayden Brown.
The strikeout swinging and now a strikeout looking. 4 punch-outs for Bryce Lopez. As it will bring up Hayden Brown, who singled to lead off the second inning, made it to second base, but was stranded in scoring position.
And first pitch now. With 2 down to Hayden Brown. That one outside. 1-0.
Having a large lead right now, 1 ball, no strikes.
Delivery. 2-0 to Hayden.
2-0 as the pitch will miss outside. The throw back gets away from Bryce Lopez. So it will be Hayden Brown if he extends the inning. It would bring up Vinny Antonori. 2 away, nobody on here in the bottom of the 4th. Tommyknockers 4, Trappers 3.
And now we get the 2-0 pitch to Hayden Brown. Bryce Lopez sets and delivers. Swing strike. 2-1 on Hayden.
A big hack for Hayden Brown. We'll push the count to 2 balls and 1
Dig
strike.
back in. 2-1. So again, this is Bryce Lopez. His first appearance with the Trappers. Got here during this series. 2-1 delivery.
2-1 count.
Swinging strike. 2-2.
Strike number 2. As some home supporters chanting, "Let's go Brownie," to Hayden Brown.
2-2. Delivery. That one outside. Full count for Hayden Brown. So you get some supporters chanting his name here at Three Legends Stadium.
Silver and bronze in the 400-meter women's individual medley.
All right, full count pitch. 2 outs. Delivery.
Payoff pitch on the way.
Low. Walks Hayden Brown as he goes down to first base.
Surrendered by Bryce Lopez.
Brings up Vinny Antonori,
Take the 3 pass.
your catcher in the 9 slot.
Catcher number 18, Vinny Antonori.
Vinny Antonori struck out looking in his last at-bat.
So with 2 outs, Antonori will come up with a man at first base.
Brown after the walk. Antonori, the 9-hole batter.
And Lopez will set.
Helmet and everybody else
Delivery.
on his team is the first
Ooh, that's a strike. That was nice. 0-1.
Antonori wearing a
How about expected Vinny to launch that one down to Uptown Butte.
traditional black batting.
Did not swing. 0-1. Delivery. Outside ball gets away, and that will advance Hayden Brown.
Reinhardt as taking off for second base is Hayden Brown getting into scoring position off the wild.
So a 1-1 count for Antonori.
Count will remain 1 ball, 1 strike. The chants continue from the hometown supporters against Vinny Antonori.
There we go, 1-1 as Hayden Brown is in scoring position after that advanced base. Hit hard. Gonna get down. There'll be a throw. What a gun
And what a gun by Richie
as he gets him out.
home, trying to come home. Hayden Brown, a base hit for Vinny Antonori. Brown got to
And that
third base.
ends the bottom of the 4th. We go to the top of the 5th. Right after this 4-3 ball game. After number 8 comes out clapping at Brown like he didn't get lit up earlier in the series. We'll be back in the top of the 5th right after this. We are back, Tommyknocker fans, after that beautiful throw from the outfield. Guns, Hayden Brown. We begin the top of the 5th, 4-3 ball game. Zayas going for his 5th inning, looking to be in line for the win if he can hold on to it. Once again, this is his last game pitching for Mining City, as I'm sure his pitch count runs too high for him to appear tomorrow, so he looks to go out strong. Delivery. Bunt. Foul. Just foul. As that was a great decision there by Miles Hartsfield. Instead of running up and trying to make the throw, he let that curve out. It just did. I'll tell you what, the most beautiful bunt I've ever seen in my life happened in western Nebraska. The kid literally bunted it, and it rolled all the way down the line and hit the base. Just slow rolled all the way down and hit third base. Didn't go foul at all. It was beautiful. 0-1 after that bunt attempt. Delivery. Called a ball, 1-1. 1-1 delivery. Hit as Lucero will grab. Throw safe. Hard 90. As once again, number 8 is cracking me up over here as he keeps clapping at the Tommyknockers.
Left fielder number 1, Richard Williams. Richie Williams will become the new batter. He's 1 for 2 today.
Gotta love the hard 90 there. So he is safe. Pick off attempt, back safely. As let's see, yes. He did get that L. Game 1, number 8, which is funny for him to be clapping. Yeah. But is what it is. Delivery. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. .41 bunt, and Antonori gets the catch. What a play by Vinny there. I'm not sure how he tracked that ball. So that's the first out.
Number 33, designated hitter, Caden Cardoso.
With nobody out in our runner at first base. Statistically speaking, this has been proven by multiple statisticians. When you bunt a runner from first to second base, your chances of scoring in that inning go down. So some statistical strategy that I personally am not understanding.
And here we go. So Cardoso will be up. He is the DH today. Where's number 33? With 1 down, Zayas will pitch to him and with the man at first. 1-run ball game. Delivery. Foul tip. 0-1. Zayas would love the double play here. Keep that 4-3 ball game and him the win if they can hold on to the lead. Again, John has a 2-2 record on the year. Would love to have that 3-2 to head back to Arizona. 0-1 delivery. In the dirt as Antonori goes down. Ooh. Vinny Antonori probably could have threw that ball, and it would have been interference. That batter came out of his batter's box over home plate. He has no right to be there. He's allowed in the batter's box. He ducked down and was standing on home plate. 1-1. As we had interference on the Tommyknockers before that way. 1-1 delivery. Another one in the dirt. 2-1.
Since he struck out 4 times on Thursday, Cardoso has been punishing the Tommyknockers.
2-1.
So a 2-1 count, check back over at second base. Zayas looks into Cardoso, back over to
Delivery,
Zayas.
runner goes.
Runner going, pitch inside, the throw down by Antonori will not be in time, and a drop ball.
And he will have a stolen base at third base.
Andrew Kim will steal third base. It's the Trappers' 67th stolen base of the season. And for Andrew Kim, stolen base number 5.
2-1 now.
Runner will be at third base with a 2-1 count, which means
No, that was a ball.
pretty much anything into the outfield
Should be 2 or 3-1.
would score. Kim from
So a
third base
3-1 count on Cardoso.
sacrifice fly. A 3-1 count to Caden Cardoso with Strong standing on
Delivery.
deck. Zayas lines up and fires on a pitch out.
As that is a walk to Cardoso.
Second walk of the ball game. Only 2 walks surrendered by Zayas. Both of them have been against Caden Cardoso.
And that will bring up Strong, the first baseman.
Number 35.
There's number 35.
Strong.
Runners on the corners, 1 down.
He's 0 for 2 today, and I'm sure he would like to repeat his performance from the first inning. It was a fly out to center field. However, that was
As there'll be a conversation on the mound.
in from third base and tied the ball game up at 4.
I'm not sure if this will be the end for Zayas or not.
To come out and join us tomorrow evening for the finale of
And
the
head coach Brennan Cowan hasn't signaled down to the bullpen, so I think this might be just a conversation.
Begin at 5:35 tomorrow. So again,
Yes, it will just be a conversation. Zayas
Game 4
will stay out.
game series tomorrow night.
Give a shout out to our proud sponsors, Metal Sports Bar and Grill in Butte, Montana. We have a second here. We'll be back, folks, right after this. We are back, Tommyknocker fans. Jonathan Zayas stays with 1 out, runners on the corners, 4-3 ball game.
Twice in the same inning, the pitcher must be pulled. So if there is another mound visit that involves a coach, that will be the game for Zayas. Runners at the corners.
And John sets, and we'll throw to Strong.
Zayas checks over at
Delivery.
base. Lined up and deal.
Hit and fouled off, 0-1.
First baseline for strike number 1 of the at-bat.
Strong just looking to get something in the outfield to score Kim, who clearly has some speed over there at third base.
An 0-1 count with 1 away. Cardoso at first, Kim at third. Kim got to third off a wild pitch and a stolen base.
0-1.
Signaling to get aboard in the first place.
Delivery.
0-1 count. Zayas finds a
Hits, gets down, and that will score. And
Scores Andrew Kim. Taking off for third is Caden Cardoso. The throw will go awry. The flip over to third base will not be in time as it rolls.
as he is safe at third base.
Hat. Somebody's hat flew away. I know it was a
As once again, I'm going to say that was a lack of hustle on defense by Tommyknockers.
RBI single.
Allows that man to go from second to third there.
Will get all the way to third.
We've seen that way too many times in this series where the Tommyknockers aren't in a hurry
Have scored 4 unanswered.
on defense.
For Zayas, another
So Jonathan Zayas' night is over, 4-4 ball game. We'll be back with the new pitcher, Connor Phelan, right after this. We are ready as Connor Phelan on the mound in replace of Jonathan Zayas. 4-4 ball game. Runners in the corners, 1 out. Delivery. Strike. 0-1. Connor tied for the league lead in wins, all of in relief. 7 wins on the year. In line for another one if he can get this. 0 on the board. 0-2 now, and the Tommyknocker bats can come alive. As Zayas will have a possible loss, depending on if anyone comes in. Both runners are Zayas' responsibility on base right now. But he has no decision unless that runner at third crosses and they take the lead and keep the lead. Delivery. Strikeout as Connor Phelan sits down. Garrett Hill in his first batter faced. So let's take a look at Connor. Appeared in 17 ball games for Mining City. Started once, has a 7-2 record in 41 innings pitched. And now with 2 outs, runners on the corners, Phelan delivers. Swinging strike on Weston, 0-1. As the 0-1 count, 2 outs, runners on the corners. 4-4 ball game as Phelan looks to keep it tied with a man at third and first. Delivery. Strike. 0-2. As he's looking good today. Coming out the bullpen. Connor actually has a save, and it was a 1-out save. He came in with 1 out left and got it. So he's a 7-2 record in a save. Delivery. Bouncer. As Antonori throws it into the outfield there. And it's 5-4 now, as Zayas will be in line for the loss if they hold the lead.
So he was taking off and then he threw the ball down. So that's a stolen base and an error.
Oh, no. He didn't take off until he realized then he dropped the ball.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's an error.
so it's a wild pitch. Wild pitch and an error to third.
Yep.
1-2 now is it's a 5-4 ball game with a man 90 feet away.
As it's a
Delivery.
wild pitch that the scorecard goes
It's foul.
on a ground ball foul over the Tommyknocker dugout for strike number 2. So the wild pitch advances strong to second and Cardoso into score. Strong would then later advance to third base on an error on Antonori. So the Trappers have now taken the lead
So
5-4.
1-2, 2 outs. As Phelan looks to not let this other man score from third. Fouled off. We'll have another 1-2.
So it'll be a 1-2 count. Runner at third base and Nick Strong.
So Weston steps back in. 1-2 again. 2 outs. Man 90 feet away. Trying to put him in. Go 6-4. Right now 5-4. Delivery. Hit hard. That's going to get down. That's a 6-4 ball game.
Right field, Spencer Weston has himself an RBI single as it will drive home another run. Spencer Weston with the base hit. Strong comes in to score on the play. It's now 6-4. Trappers in front. And back to
Right
back
fielder
lead
number
spots.
24, Jacob.
Both of those runs are Jonathan Zayas' responsibility. So it's a 6-4 ball game with his loss on the record if they hold on to the lead. The man at first base is Connor Phelan's first runner
On a pop-up
that can go against his record.
drop for strike number 1. Jacob Griffin, the batter, he's 0 for 2 with a pair of flyouts.
As number 24, Jacob Griffin, the right fielder, is up with the 0-1 count, 2 outs, man at first base.
Jacob Griffin carrying
Delivery.
a 5-game hitting streak. Will
Hit
deliver
foul.
to the first baseline in foul territory as this play by the first base coach of Nolan Summerfield.
0-2. Phelan trying to get the Tommyknocker batters up after 3 have scored in back-to-back innings.
Count will go to 0-2 to Jacob Griffin.
0-2 delivery.
Phelan trying to get out of the inning. And
Fouled off
ground
again.
ball
0-2.
Over to the third base side. As Jonathan Zayas, who left 2 runners aboard when Phelan came into the game.
0-2 delivery once again from Connor.
If the score holds.
Hit hard. That one is gone. That'll be a 2-run shot. 8-4.
A home run for Jacob Griffin, his first of the season, and what a way to extend your hitting streak. 8-4, the new score of a 2-run shot to right field up by Jacob Griffin. The Trappers' bats are alive. In to score on the play, Spencer Weston as well. The Trappers fired up in their dugout.
5 runs have scored now, as those are 2 on Connor Phelan off that homer.
Here, 5 runs here in the 5th inning as the Trappers just keep hitting. So a home run for Jacob Griffin. A 2-run shot to right field, nearly the same location as that Justin Green home run back in the 1st inning.
As that is hit right back up the middle, and it'll be Reinhardt getting on.
So Brock Reinhardt now 2 for 3 today with a base hit here in inning number 5.
Shortstop number
As he will
17,
bring up the
Cole
9th
Yancey.
batter and the 9th batter of the inning in Cole Yancey.
So Phelan now just trying to get out of here.
The home run by Griffin will charge the first 2 runs of the ballgame to Phelan's line.
Hit in a pop-up in the infield and called off by Martin.
Calls for it.
Ends the inning. 5 cross, 8-4 ball game as the lead for Pierre, excuse me, is 4. We go to the bottom of the 5th, folks. Tommyknockers need to come alive. We'll be back right after this.
They now are the ones.
We are back as we're in the top of the order here. 5 across in the top of the 5th. 8-4 ball game now as the Trappers are in the lead. Seth Lucero will lead off. He's the leadoff man for Mining City.
Back here for the bottom of inning number 5.
Scored 4 in the bottom of the 1st and nothing since.
Leading things off will be the top of the Tommyknocker order, Lucero.
And Seth Lucero
Hansen
will get his first pitch.
is the first pitch.
As that will get through. Good start.
That will be a base hit.
As Bryce Lopez is on the mound for his 5th inning of work to match Zayas, who was trying to get through 5, unable to.
Second baseman, number
We'll bring
2,
up
James Martin.
James Martin up.
So Seth Lucero singles that will bring up James Martin. it's time to get into the batter's box on the 1-2 count.
And here we go.
Oh, you cut out the best. I'm sorry.
Delivery.
The first pitch
Low, 1-0.
inside for ball number 1.
Mining City has to get something rolling here, down 4 after 8 runs scored in 2 innings.
Runner at first
5
base
off of
is set.
Zayas,
No
3
Bryce Lopez returning
off
to
of
the mound. He has not
Phelan.
allowed a run since all the way back in the first inning on a Justin Green home
Over.
run.
Hit hard. That one's gone, folks. Not even waiting. Martin with his first homer as a knocker. 2-run shot.
It's the song.
8-6. James Martin gets his first homer in a knocker uniform, and it was hit good and hard, and I called it early. Glad I wasn't wrong. Shout out James Martin. And that brings up Nick Hansen now, your designated hitter.
Designated hitter number 31, Nick Hansen. I was good. Oh, I was just going to say, is he calling him out?
I thought they were going to MLB us there.
Yeah.
Say he didn't touch the bag. That's what they were going for.
No, he touched the bag. I watched that.
As the pitcher throws over to the first baseman, who then steps on the bag and looks at the umpire, as he was hoping.
As now they're going to head over to first base, called Save the Trappers. With this umpiring crew, got burned by a couple of calls for allegedly not touching the bag, so they're just going to test it on every play.
And here we go. As Nick Hansen now will dig in with no outs. Huge 2-run shot there from Martin for his first one. Cuts this lead in half. As that's a little blooper. Yes, error out there by the shortstop. Nick Hansen will make it to first. So Justin Green now comes up. Had the 2-run shot, or 3-run shot earlier, excuse me. It's 8-6. That flag is blowing out of right field. Justin Green up. Anything in the air is going to carry. Delivery. In the dirt, 1-0. Down 2-0. Looking over here at the dugout, the head coach for the Trappers was telling his right fielder back up. As he should, as that wind is blowing out of right field. Justin Green, a power hitter to that side. 2-0 delivery. Hit high, carrying. 2-run shot, game tied. Second of the day for Justin Green. 8-8 ball game. Boom, boom. Game tied. Justin Green, 2 home runs today. Gotta love it. And that one, folks, was pretty much to dead center. And he crushed it. There'll be a conversation on the mound, folks. We'll be back right after this. Game tied. Don't go anywhere.
Game time is.
And we are good to go. Conversation over. Lopez stays on the mound in this 8-8 ball game. I think he's staying on the mound because they want to give him the opportunity to even be in line for a win if they can keep it 0-0 and the bats come up again. Or keep it 8-8, 0-0. Goodness gracious. I looked over there and they look like zeros. And Miles Hartsfield now up at the plate. No outs. 4 runs have crossed. 2 homers. Right back. Took his hat off, basically. Goodness gracious, the wind on that. That is a single from Miles Hartsfield, as we've had 2 two-run shots, one from Martin and one from Green. As Steven Strachan now comes up. Tommyknockers have had 4 cross again, like in the bottom of the first. It was the same 4 people who scored in the bottom half of the first that scored 4 here in the bottom of the 5th. Delivery. Ball, 1-0 on Strachan. As the bullpen's now warming up for the Trappers. A 1-0 count on Steven Strachan with a man at first and Miles Hartsfield with no outs. Delivery. As Hartsfield acts like he's going to go. So a 1-1 count as Hartsfield goes over there and no, they're going to say that that ball was in the field of play, interfered, and they're going to re-pitch. So he says 1-0. The argument from head coach is saying, go talk to him. Go talk to him.
So now some confusion, as I believe a ball that trickled in from the Trappers bullpen.
As we have a little bit of controversy here. As that they're going to say that ball was in the field of play and messed with the pitch.
Samuel Barrett, the 20-year-old umpire, going to be talking with Tristan Jones.
They're going to come over and talk to head coach Brandon Cowan. Yes, 1-1.
And indeed, it will be a 1-1 count, so the count will be where it is. So an update from Tokyo is Australia has set a world record. In the 4x100 women's freestyle, the Australian...
I'd say the biggest issue with that would be if Hartsfield had taken off, that would have been interference from that ball. So that would have been an interesting play. 1-1. Delivery. Popped up by Strachan. Caught. Woo! Always got to hold your breath, as that is out. And the first out of the inning is Steven Strachan flying out to the first baseman. Brings up Mike Decker now with 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, 4 runs have crossed, making it an 8-8 game once again.
An update from around the Expedition League, bottom of the 4th inning from Dickinson.
Delivery. Hit hard. Mike Decker, baby. Carrying. Goodbye, Mike Decker. 2-run shot, 3rd of the inning. 6 runs have scored. 10-8. What a ball game, folks. 6 runs have crossed, all responsible for 2-run shots, 3 of them in a row in this inning. As the Tommyknockers lead 10-8. And guess who's in line for the win? Connor Phelan. Close. As Connor Phelan came in and had that homer off of him that extended to a 4-run lead as Zayas was in line for the loss. He is now in line, Connor Phelan is, for his 8th win. As there's a pitching change now, and we'll be back, folks. Don't go anywhere. We are back. Tommyknocker fans 8-10. Tommyknockers lead. 6 runs in the bottom of the 5th, all on 2-run homers, 3 of them. As that one's low, 1-0. As we have a new pitcher, Tyler Lubin, and he is a submariner like Connor Phelan and Jason Kremlich. Haven't seen too many of those against the Knockers. So a 1-0 delivery now. Ooh, inside, 2-0. And I think it's pretty crazy, folks. I was complaining about the lack of homers here this series, and it's been a slap fest today. 5 homers. 4 for Mining City. And that one is goodbye! Goodbye! Hayden Brown absolutely annihilated that ball. My goodness. Another homer. 11-8. That is by far the hardest hit ball I have seen all year. He just obliterated that. Much needed for Hayden Brown. Great to see hard work pay off. 11-8, Tommyknockers. Hayden Brown. My goodness. And that'll bring up Vinny Antonori. As there's only one out here in the bottom of the 5th. 7 runs have crossed. All on home runs, folks. 4 homers for Mining City this inning. 3 of them 2-run shots, and then a solo shot there by Hayden. Delivery. Low. 1-0. Ooh, called a strike. 0-1. Now the 0-1 to Vinny Antonori. Low. 1-1. So the biggest issue with being a submarine pitcher is having that ball float high, and that's exactly what happened with Hayden Brown. That's why he annihilated it. If it floats up high here. Delivery. Over. 2-1. As I was saying, the issue there was that the ball hung. And then with a submarine pitcher, you cannot hang the ball in Butte, Montana. Just as Connor Phelan had that 2-run shot off of him. 2-1. Outside, 3-1 now. After Vinny Antonori, it's the top of the order. And Seth Lucero.
Vinny Antonori, 1 for 2 today, struck out looking in the 2nd inning and singled in the 4th. A 3-1 count.
3-1 delivery. Low, walks Vinny Antonori. Brings up Seth Lucero with a man at first now with 1 down.
So now it's a pitch.
Top of the order for the Tommyknockers. Shortstop number 6, Seth Lucero. Why did you say that like a question?
And here we go. As Lucero digs in.
So bring up Lucero, who's 2 for 3 today, singled in the 1st and 5th, grounded out to the
With 1 out, man at first, delivery. Hit and popped up in a weird position. Gets down. As that drops perfectly in between all 3 defenders. Single for Seth Lucero. So Seth Lucero was the man who batted around here. James Martin back up again. Has a 2-run shot, his first homer as a Mining City Tommyknocker this inning, as the Tommyknockers have batted around. 2 on, 1 out for James Martin. Delivery. Outside too much. 1-0. So we're approaching the 2-hour mark in the broadcast in the bottom of the 5th.
Tyler Lubin
1-0 delivery.
the inning and finish with Bryce Lopez started as a
Strike.
catch and
1-1.
down low. Will push the count to a ball and 1 strike. We're now 2 hours into this ball game on a game that started off working itself fast. A 12-run inning in the 5th will certainly slow things down.
1-1 delivery to Martin.
A 1-1 to James Martin.
Low, 2-1.
2 balls and 1 strike.
As it sounded like it was a Tommyknocker dugout saying swing, trying to mess with James Martin.
To Seth Lucero, a base hit.
2-1.
Now at a 2-hit inning.
Delivery. Fouled off.
Ball back
2-2.
for strike number 2. The single also pushes Antonori up to second base. The runners at first and second with 1 out, a 2-2 count to James Martin.
Martin back in for the 2-2 with 1 out. 2 on. Had a 2-run shot, his first homer of the year this inning. As he's batted, it's his second time batting, as it's been batted and round.
To the second baseman and a home run on his line. As Lubin looks in, trying to escape the inning. Double
2-2
play is in effect with 1 away and
from Lubin.
a force at any base except home plate.
Delivery. Low.
This low.
Full count.
3 is the count, will run full, in danger of walking his second batter of the inning in an uncharacteristic appearance for Tyler Lubin.
So the full count now for James Martin. 2 on, 1 out.
With a payoff pitch going to be on the way for
Delivery.
Lubin to Martin.
Low. Walks him.
For ball 4, Lubin takes his hat off and losing his mind, can't believe that was called a ball.
I'm not sure why he thought it was a strike. As he'll load the bases on the walk.
Number 31.
As that one looked low and out off the plate, but he wanted that call.
The bases are now loaded. Martin
1 out, bases loaded. Nick Hansen back up. Hit one right back to the mound
third.
last time.
As it brings up Nick Hansen 1 for 3, a base hit, fly out to center field and a reach on the air.
And the pitch to Nick. Swinging strike.
Swing and miss.
0-1.
As I think Hansen wanted to get in on the home run parade.
Nick has to readjust his guard there on the leg.
So an 0-1 count from Tyler Lubin. The Trappers need to find a way to get out of this inning to keep
As
the
it looks like it keeps coming undone as he fixes it again.
The good news about the Trappers scoring 8 unanswered.
0-1.
Although they've allowed a 7 spot here in the bottom of the 5th, the deficit
Delivery.
is only 3.
Fouled off. That would have been the one right there. 0-2.
Base side.
Just missed.
Count will go to no balls and 2 strikes. No 2 count. As the sun
0-2.
starts to sink here in Butte. Mountains start to turn into silhouettes.
Delivery. Hit. Down. Could be 2. There. 2 ends the inning. 7 cross. All on homers. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back right after this. We are back, Tommyknocker fans. Top of the 6th inning now, 11-8. Tommyknocker scores 7 to match the 5. They are in lead by 3 runs now. It'll be the top of the order, Andrew Kim. Delivery from Phelan. Strike. 0-1.
Pitch of the inning. We'll go for strike number 1.
0-1 delivery.
0-1 pitch.
Low. 1-1.
Ball number 1.
1-1 delivery from Phelan. Hit back up the middle.
That will drop for a base hit in the left center field gap. Picked up a long turn for Kim. As it's dropped, Kim thought about taking
So that's a leadoff single off of Phelan.
retreat back to first.
Left fielder
And number 1, Richard Williams will come up. As Connor has been getting solidly hit.
Kim with a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 on his day. As it will bring up Richie Williams.
Wouldn't surprise me to see
Still in the ball game for Mining City.
Kim take off for second.
As it's just
Delivery.
been a hit parade.
That's dangerous. That's a strike, but that hung.
5 combined base hits. 13 for the Tommyknockers, 12.
0-1 count on Williams. Delivery.
0-1 pitch.
Strike.
Catch the strike.
0-2.
Outside part of the plate for an 0-2 count. So it's a battle of submarine pitchers now. Tyler Lubin for the Trappers and Connor Phelan for the Mining City Tommyknockers.
0-2. Delivery from Phelan. Outside, good save by Antonori. Saves the advancing runner.
Outside part of the plate will run the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Richie Williams.
And now 1-2 delivery. Hit and popped up.
Fly on the right side in foul territory, chasing after it into the bullpen.
As no one can get there, it'll be a 1-2 once again.
To Richie Williams. 1 air on each side. Tommyknockers air on the catcher Antonori, the Trappers air on the shortstop in Yancey.
Everyone has to walk back to their positions after those running to get that foul ball. We'll have the 1-2 once again for Williams with the man at first. And that other pitch right there that was fouled off, that was hung high too from Phelan. 1-2.
He's leaning towards first base.
Delivery. Outside, too much, 2-2.
Outside part of the plate will push the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2. Delivery. Too far outside again. 3-2.
Far outside part of the plate. This is now
Connor seems to be shaking his arm quite a bit.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Richie Williams.
Maybe trying to loosen it up.
No action going in either bullpen as both teams have the guy they want in the ballgame currently in.
So the full count pitch now to Williams with nobody out here. Top of the 6th. Delivery. Swinging strike. Gets him. Nice slider right there. 3-2 strikeout for Williams. First out of the inning. He'll bring up Cardoso, who's been on fire. He's the DH and wears number 33.
Caden Cardoso.
For Phelan against the Trappers. For the Tommyknockers, it's their 5th strikeout as a team. Elsewhere in the Expedition League, Hastings leading Western Nebraska 7-3, bottom of the 8th. Western Nebraska on a big slide. They
Delivery from Phelan. Hit hard. That's gone.
Cardoso, that one's
Yep.
heading right field.
2-run shot.
And the outfielders are going to sit back and watch the 6th
11-10.
home run of the game, and Caden Cardoso has
I told you, folks.
4th of the season.
Connor Phelan is hanging balls right now.
So Cardoso lets one fly. He has the 2 hardest parts of a cycle, complete the triple and the home run.
As we are now in a 1-run ball game.
So
11-10.
Cardoso is in his 4th home run,
That's a second homer off of Phelan,
6th home
both of which were obliterated.
for Pierre.
As I said, he seems to be hanging the ball, and you can't do that here in Butte.
Here in the sixth inning for
First baseman number 35,
from the
Nick
Rocky Mountains
Strong.
coming into this ballpark. Both teams knew the ball would fly, but they didn't know that it would.
So now Phelan doesn't have to worry about anyone on base with 1 out. Just get out of this inning with the lead. Delivery. Low. 1-0. Nobody warming up in the bullpen. Head coach Brandon Cowan looking to ride with Phelan. Delivery. Outside. 2-0.
It's just over the crack in the bat instead of the clink of aluminum.
Honestly.
It just makes such a difference. To hear these balls hit that can hit tonight. It's just
2-0 delivery. Inside 3-0. Like I said, every time Connor Phelan throws, he's shaking his arm. And I don't know if that's just an uncomfortableness in the arm, as it looks like Marty Carnahan's starting to warm up. Delivery. High, walks him. Puts a man on base as Strong. Walks down there, it'll bring up Hill, number 27. There's going to be conversation by Brandon Cowan's going to come out and talk to Connor Phelan, folks. We'll be back right after this. We are back. Marty Carnahan on the mound in place of Connor Phelan. Connor did not seem like he had something going on with his arm. Wasn't fully good to go today. Was hanging some pitches. Can't do that. 1-run lead here as Carnahan comes in. That is a strike down the middle. 0-1. Only thing that can happen to Connor Phelan is a tie, or actually a no decision. Same thing as the tie, as the runner on first is Phelan's responsibility. Delivery. Hit and popped up. A weird space as Green calls for it. I'm not sure what happened there as that gets down.
Second baseman, number 19, Spencer Weston.
So Spencer Weston comes in as that ball dropped in between the fielders. Justin Green called for it, and it hit in front of Hayden Brown. So there was a bit of confusion there.
So it'll bring up Spencer Weston, 2 for 3 today, a strikeout, double, and a single.
That one hit in a weird position in between all three, but looked catchable. But there was miscommunication out in the outfield. So Carnahan has adversity, 1 out, 2 on. Delivery. Hit right to Lucero. Double play. Huge double play. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 11-10. Tommyknocker lead by 1. We'll be back. Huge shout out to Harrington Pepsi Company. We'll be back right after this. We are back. Tommyknocker fans, Justin Green will be up in the bottom of the 6th. 1-run lead, 11-10 ball game here in Butte, Montana. 7 home runs in this game. 5 by Mining City, 2 from the Trappers. As Luban back on the mound. Delivery. Swinging strike by Justin. 0-1. Oh, 1 for Justin. Delivery. Low. 1-0. Or 1-1, excuse me. Two hours and 15 minutes. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. As points galore have slowed this game down. 1-1 delivery. Foul tip off of Justin Green's leg there. 1-2. Justin has the time here as the pitcher and catcher had a conversation, ready to go now. 1-2. One, two. Hit and fouled off to stay alive for Justin. 1-2. On deck after Justin is Miles Hartsfield and then Steven Strachan. Nobody out as he is the leadoff man, Justin Green. 1-2. Delivering. That one outside. 2-2. Justin wants him to hang one on the inside. Send that buddy into the outer space realm for the third time. As we have the 2-2 with no out. Delivery. Reaches out and hits that to stay alive. 2-2.
6 pitches in this at-bat already, with the 7th on the way from Tyler Lubin. As the lighting and the sun has gone down enough here in Butte where you can't really make out details on the mountain anymore. It's just
and Green ready for the 2-2. 1-run ball game. Delivery. Hit, and that is dropped. Error. As that ball gets away, Justin Green will be at second base off of an error, and a double error at that, as the throw in was offline. Both errors by the left fielder and Richard Williams. He overran that, was running full speed, tried to drop down and catch it, but he overran it, hit the back corner of the glove and dropped out. Picked it up, threw it away from the second baseman, where first baseman had to run over and grab it from foul territory. Justin Green at second. Justin Green had to fix his shoe there. So Miles Hartsfield up now after that error. It's Justin Green at second base. A 11-10 ball game. Hartsfield, big opportunity to extend that lead. Delivery. Outside, 1-0. Delivery. Strike. 1-1, just catches the outside zone there. And now the 1-1 to Miles Hartsfield. Where's number 3? Playing third base today. Step off the mound, we'll reset. And we are ready for the 1-1. Delivery. Hit and popped up. Caught for the first out. Bring up Steven Strachan with 1 out.
Left fielder, number 37, Steven Strachan.
Steven getting some love from the crowd. Tell you what, it's been an entertaining one for sure here in Three Legends Stadium. As for the first time, the ball has actually been flying as it should out of the stadium. 7 homers on the day. With Green at second and 1 out, Steven Strachan digs in. Delivery. Low. 1-0.
Hit it hard. As the pitch will miss for ball one. Anything involved in the scoring, I'll let you know about it in a second.
1-0. Delivery.
Count on the way. Tyler Lubin lines up and
Low inside again. 2-0 on Strachan. On deck after Strachan is Decker.
strikes one away here in the bottom
Ball comes in from the bullpen down there from Trappers.
bullpen. Down the right.
Catcher will throw it back down to him, and we will get underway. 2-0 on Strachan.
So 2 balls, no strikes to the left fielder in Strachan.
2-0 delivery. That's a strike. 2-1.
In the zone for strike number 1. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Gets ready for the 2-1.
2 outs
As Luban sets.
Lubin checks back
Delivery.
over at second base. The line
Hit hard. Off the glove. That's a base hit. As that would have been a fantastic catch by the third baseman. Just couldn't hold on to it.
held on to it, but
2 on with 1 out for Mike Decker.
so we'll put runners at first and second with nothing doing from Justin Green with the third baseman stopping the ball and a good play by him.
First baseman, number 16, Mike Decker.
That'll bring up Mike Decker 1 for 3 today with a pair of strikeouts and a 2-run home run.
First pitch to Decker. Strike. 0-1.
Above Reinhardt, but it is a called strike by Samuel Barrett. No balls and 1 strike.
Last time up, Decker had a 2-run shot, his first as a Tommyknocker.
Bats have been hot on both sides. It'll be a heartbreak
0-1
for
now.
either one of these teams to lose this baseball game if that's the way the game is played.
Delivery.
0-1.
Hit and popped
High
up.
ball to left field. Richie Williams a chance for redemption as he'll reach up and make
Makes the
on
catch.
this one for the
2 down, 2 on. As Hayden Brown will step in.
Right fielder, number 32, Hayden Brown.
His last time up, a solo shot.
Hayden Brown.
An absolute mashed ball. He didn't even hesitate. Neither did we, as it was smacked out of this ballpark.
Batting 088.
Hayden, the only Tommyknocker to have 2 stat lines, so the stats are not correct on the website.
Lubin trying to get out of the inning unscathed.
First pitch to him.
Shelton warming up in the bullpen as
Called a strike. 0-1.
strike number 1 to the right fielder Hayden Brown.
Mining City really needs to get some run backage here. It's been jumping back and forth. With a 1-run lead, can't feel safe in Butte, Montana.
0-1 count.
0-1.
Lubin looks back over at second base.
Delivery. Hit and fouled off. 0-2.
Foul down the left field line for strike number 2.
Two on, 2 outs, an 0-2 count.
An 0-2 count. Lubin looks in.
Delivery.
Batter in Brown.
Strikeout of Hayden Brown. Leaves 2 on.
Call for strike number 3.
11-1.
Facing it. First strikeout of the ballgame for Tyler Lubin.
So we go to the top of the 7th, 11-10, folks. Don't go anywhere. Great game ahead of us. Boy back right after this. We are back, Tommyknocker fans. Top of the 7th inning, 11-10 ball game. Marty Carnahan back on the mound. He'll face number 24, Jacob Griffin. He'll face the 7, 8, 9 batters. And Marty will set, deliver, hit, and Lucero will grab. Can't get him. He is safe. So with a man at first.
Now for the Mining City Tommyknockers. As it will bring up the 2 for 3, Brock Reinhardt. The base hit.
Reinhardt will come up. Looking for this double play is Carnahan. As that ball like that again would be perfect.
Is the number of combined base hits between these two teams tonight. We're only in inning number 7.
Carnahan will deliver.
So Brock Reinhardt
Hit and hit hard. Backing up is Hayden Brown. Makes the catch. First out. Anything in the air, folks, you just hold your breath for a second. We'll bring up the 9-hole man, Cole Yancey. Routine double play here would be fantastic. Put a 0 in the top of the 7th for Mining City with a 1-run lead. What a ball game it's been. And Carnahan will look at first. Set. Delivery. Runner goes. Popped up. Brown makes the catch. Throw. Too high. Just too high. If that was lower, he was out, folks. As Mike Decker had to jump off the bag to get that catch. Came down just late. Had that been on point, that was a double play. So number 5, Andrew Kim, the leadoff man, will come up to bat. As Carnahan trying to put the 0 up, keep his team in the lead, give him another chance, bottom of the 7th. Delivery. Strike. 0-1. Hit, chopper to Martin, gets him. 0 on the board in the top of the 7th, 11-10 it stays. To the bottom of the 7th we go. Shout out to Butte Brewing Company for being a proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be back, folks, right after the stretch. We are back. Tommyknocker fans, Vinny Antonori will lead us off in the bottom of the 7th. It's a one-run ball game. New pitcher on the mound as Lubon's night is done. It'll be Jared Shelton. Has a 7.67 ERA, a 1-3 record in 11 games. 32 innings pitched. First pitch to Vinny. Oh, timeout already, as they're going to have a conversation about signs, I'm sure. So we have a slight break. Big shout out to the Montana Standard, proud sponsor of your Mining City Tommyknockers.
So for the two previous pitchers, Bryce Lopez for the Trappers pitching 4 1/3, allowed 11 hits, 10 runs, 9 1/3.
And here we go.
One batter striking out 4. Tyler Lubin, the next pitcher, in an inning and 2/3, allowed 3 hits, 1 run. It was
So Vinny will step in.
walking 2 and striking out.
Fresh count, no outs to lead off the bottom of the 7th in a one-run ball game here in Butte. Looking for some insurance. Delivery. That was hopefully he does that every time, or that was a balk. Because that was that was weird. 1-0. It's like a pitch hesitation delivery. Yeah, that's his delivery. As that's called a strike. 1-1. This is the second guy whose delivery is very interesting, unlike anyone else we've seen. As he kind of like hesitates. 1-1. Delivery. Strike. What a pitch. 1-2. It's super weird because you think he's going to throw it and he kind of hesitates and then throws it. I'm sure that messes with batters. 1-2. Fouled off to stay alive is Antonori. 1-2. As, let's see, it was, I think it was June that had the hard throw lined up. And now Sheldon here has another wind up that we've never seen before. 1-2. Hit hard. Just foul. Daiki Asami out there with the snag. Got to look alive out there. Nobody's watching his back, so he was watching his own. 1-2. Delivery. Fouled off to stay alive again.
Over towards the concession stand down the right field side. Count will remain 1-2 to
Vinny
Antonori, working
fighting here
pitch count with the 7th pitch of this
as we are at 2 hours and 36 minutes of broadcast time. 1-2 count with no outs here in the bottom of the 7th.
I don't think we've had a timeout call for tie issues before this season. As Antonori steps back into the batter's box.
And the 1-2.
1-2.
Delivery.
Takes a deep breath, kicks and fires.
Hits a little chopper.
For the third base, Hill picks it up, will fire across the diamond, a hard throw ball to first base.
Called out.
A 5-3, in time, a 5-3 ground out for Vinny Antonori.
I don't know about you guys. They look a lot like Kim's play earlier.
Number 6.
Yep. That's an out on Vinny Antonori. So Seth Lucero will come up.
Push 1 out in the inning.
Do love to see the hard 90 from Antonori there. Didn't get the call, as that looked exactly like a play earlier by the Trappers that was called safe.
Lucero today is 3 for 4 with 3
Delivery.
singles and a ground out to first base.
That one a ball to Lucero. 1-0.
Side for ball number 1. 11-10, Mining City leading here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Trappers put up their first scoreless
Seth
frame.
ready for the next pitch. 1-0. Delivery.
Top half of this inning. 1-0 swung on and
As that's fouled off. 1-1 was kind of half-hearted swung there.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. This is game 3 of a 4-game
1-1.
series.
Digs back in to face Sheldon.
Game 4 will be tomorrow. You can tune into that.
I would love to see what his release is like with runners on base. Delivery. There's that one in. 2-1.
First pitch will be at 6:35 Central.
So back in 2-1, 1 out, bottom 7.
It's the third consecutive game in which the
Delivery.
Tommyknockers have put up double digits against the Trappers. As a
Swinging strike, 2-2.
for strike number 2. It was a 10-1 decision on Thursday, a 10-6 decision yesterday, and now it's an 11-10 lead for Mining City here in game 3.
2-2. Delivery.
Trappers trying to force a game tomorrow in which they can split
Inside. 3-2.
side for ball 3. A full count will go to Seth Lucero.
Seth redoes the gloves. Will step back in.
That they can look for a 4-game series sweep in tomorrow's game against the Trappers.
Full count. To Seth Lucero with 1 out. Delivery.
Payoff pitch on
Walks
the
him.
curveball.
That one nowhere close to Seth, as he'll take his base at first. And that brings up James Martin.
Lucero will walk. It's the fourth walk surrender by Trappers.
Number 2, James Martin.
James having himself a good day.
2 for 3 on the day. Base hit in the fourth. Base hit in the first. Popped out to second in the second inning. Hit a 2-run home run in the fifth and walked later that same inning.
Delivery.
Shelton will take on Martin on pitch
Yes.
for ball number 1.
So that just tells me, folks, that he does that little jerk thing to mess with runners because he doesn't have to do it. When a runner's on base, he doesn't do it because it takes so much time. And that one misses 1-0.
1 ball, no strike count. With 1 away in the inning.
Pickoff
Lucero
attempt.
First base, pickoff
No
attempt.
tag.
Lucero back in safely.
As I'm sure Seth eyeing that ball, making sure that ball goes back to the pitcher after a no-look tag happened last night. First baseman faked the throw and tagged the runner. And James Martin, that one's a ball, 2-0. However, it does look like he's a bit uncomfortable not winding up.
Better than the Trappers. Coming into today's game, the Trappers and Tommyknockers have both stolen 66 times. However, the Tommyknockers
2-0.
have 88 attempts and the
Delivery.
Trappers on 107.
As Martin tries to go for another homer there. That was a power swing, 2-1.
Strike to James Martin.
Say it every day. Can't blame anyone swinging hard in Butte, Montana. The lights are out, folks, as the city lights are shining. The sun is gone. Delivery.
Checks the sign and fires.
That one outside. 3-1.
3 balls and 1 strike.
Looking for another 3-hour game here tonight. We're 2 hours and 40 minutes into the broadcast in the bottom of the 7th.
Nick Hansen stands on deck. Hansen is 1 for 4 today.
3-1 delivery. Hit, foul. Full count for Martin.
Well fouled out of play into a grassy area down the right field line where some kids are hanging out and will go home with a souvenir. Trappers 1 base hit away from their season high. They had 16 base hits against the League City Whiskey Jacks.
And full count pitch to Martin.
15.
Delivery. Hit.
Runner goes on a ground
And they'll just take the out at first as Seth Lucero takes off. No chance at a double play. So that brings up Nick Hansen now with a runner in scoring position and Seth Lucero at second
Designated
with
hitter
2 outs.
31, Nick Hansen.
Hansen today is 1 for 4. Singled in the first. Flew out to center field in the third. Reached on an air in the fifth inning.
And yes, folks, Dylan Wilhelm warming up.
Ended that same fifth inning.
All-star closer for Mining City.
Second base. In Seth Lucero for Nick Hansen.
First pitch to Hansen is outside, 1-0.
Pitch high and outside for ball 1. One thing to note in the starting lineups today. Neither team's power hitter is in the starting lineup. Both teams home run participants not in the starting lineup. Colin Adams for the Pierre Trappers and David Melfi for the Mining City Tommyknockers.
And the 1-0 delivery to Hansen.
Wind up and dealt on a curveball.
Called a strike
Center of the plate for strike number 1.
as he did the fidget again.
We're in the Expedition League.
before he threw that ball, which I find very interesting because my understanding you're supposed to boom, and that's going to carry, but it should be caught. Oh, back it. No, he misses it. It goes down. Hansen's going 3. So Nick Hansen gets a triple as that ball carried just out of the reach of the outfielder. RBI triple. As that is a big insurance run for Mining City. Now up 2. So Justin Green will step in with 2 outs and a runner 90 feet away.
Center fielder, number 17, Justin Green.
And I promise you folks, the wind had a role in that, as it's blowing pretty good to the right and carried it to the right too, deep into the right. That's where he missed it, trying to reach delivery. Inside low, 1-0. And that is 2-0 now to Justin. On deck after Justin Green is Miles Hartsfield. Delivery. 3-0. Shelton didn't like that call unless he gave a little, what is this? 3-0. Delivery. Ooh, called a strike. 3-1. Delivery. Outside walks Justin Green. Runners on the corners for Miles Hartsfield.
Third baseman, number 3, Miles Hartsfield.
Well, isn't that interesting? Jake Mastillo has a helmet on, folks. He might just come in. Yeah, he's going to come in for Steven Strachan in the outfield. Delivery. High. Or inside, excuse me. 1-0.
Tommyknockers, they've scored all their runs in the 1st, 5th, and now the 7th for the Trappers, the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
1-0 delivery, bases. Runner goes, no throw, as that's a strike, 1-1, but it moves the runner over into scoring position. So now 2 in scoring position, 1-1 count, 2 outs for Hartsfield. Miles struggling at the plate today, looking to change that with 1 big hit. Delivery outside. Ooh. 1-2. So 1-2 count now to Hartsfield. Delivery. Oh, inside. 2-2. Delivery. Does not go. Call to strike 3 as he is out. We will go to the top of the 8th. A run does score 12-10. We'll be back right after this. We are back as things got a little chippy there to end the inning. Marty Carnahan back on the mound as Williams is at the plate. Delivery. Hit and fouled off, 0-1. It is a 12-10 ball game, and the trash talk has heated up. 0-1 delivery. That one gets away from Marty. 1-1. You have to think it's a 12-run ball game. Jake Mastillo and David Melfi didn't even play today. Delivery. Inside, bounces away. 2-1. As they're trying to have Marty get through this 8th inning, then Wilhelm come in the 9th. But if need be, he'll come in the 8th. 2-1 delivery. Fouled off, 2-2. Beautiful night here in Butte, Montana on this Saturday night. Great fan turnout. Watch this game 3 of 4. Speaking of which, game 4 tomorrow night, 5:35 start. Come on out. 2-2 delivery. Ball. 3-2. Full count delivery from Carnahan. Hit and fouled off. We'll have another one. Full count pitch again. Strikeout as he takes a seat for the first out. Bring up number 33, Cardoso.
Designated hitter number 33, Caden Cardoso. First strikeout for Carnahan.
As I said, Carnahan trying to get out of this inning. Pitch the 8th so Wilhelm can come in and close the 9th. Cardoso will come up and get his first pitch. Delivery. Hit right to Martin. Eats him up a little bit, picks it up, gets him though. Second out of the inning. It's hard pressed not to see an error for a team, one or the other, or they're home or away in this infield, as it's a gravel, rocky infield, and it can catch a bounce, an awkward bounce at any time. And that brings up Nick Strong, the first baseman, number 35. 2 outs. Delivery to him. High, 1-0. Approaching on the 3-hour mark here in the top of the 8th. Delivery. High inside, 2-0 from Carnahan. Two 2-0 delivery. Low, 3-0.
Their next batter was Connor Phelan. Only pitched a complete inning, 1 complete inning, 5 hits, 4 runs. 2 of those were earned, walking 1 and striking out 2 batters.
3-0 delivery. Hit and hit foul, 3-1. Marty has the 3-1 with 2 outs on Strong. 3-1 pitch. High. Calls the ball. Walks him. I don't need to say anything. The fans already did. As that one looked like a strike. Chest high.
Third baseman, number 27, Garrett Hill.
So Garrett Hill comes up now with the man at first. Hill is the tying man at the plate. And with the homers flying out of this ballpark, you never know. So Carnahan will have a man at first and 2 outs as he sets and delivers. Strike, 0-1. In the 0-1 delivery. High. 1-1.
Hill had an 0 for 3 performance on Thursday. Got a day off yesterday.
1-1. Delivery. Hit and fouled off. 1-2. Carnahan 1 strike away. Drops him to the knee there. Tommyknockers need 4 more outs in this ball game to secure a Game 3 win and a chance at a sweep tomorrow night. And a much-needed win at that. Tommyknockers can't afford to drop any games in this playoff race. 1-2. Delivery. Just outside. 2-2.
Trappers in gray, Tommyknockers in black. Only one other game underway.
2-2. Delivery. 3-2. Full count. 2 outs. Delivery. Foul tip. Full count coming again. I wonder what he just said to Carnahan. As the home plate umpire walks out and gives him the ball. And we are ready to go. Full count. Delivery. Walks him. We'll have a conversation with Carnahan. So Spencer Weston comes in with 2 on. 2 outs. 12-10 ball game. The leading run is at the plate in Weston. And with the homers in this ball game, got to hold your breath. As Wilhelm warms up. Stopped for a minute, and now he's warming up again. First pitch to Weston. Delivery. High. 1-0. As Weston takes his time, steps back in. Big situation here. 2-run lead for Carnahan. 2 on base in the leading run at the plate. 1-0. Delivery. Hit and popped up. As Decker backing up calls for it. Ends the inning. 2-run lead stands to the top of the 9th. Or bottom of the 8th, excuse me. I was all messed up looking at the scoreboard. To the bottom of the 8th we go. Tommyknockers looking to add on to that 2-run lead. Nothing safe here in Butte, Montana. Big shout out to Metal Sports Bar and Grill and D Motors being proud sponsors for your Mind City Tommyknockers. Way back right after this.
5:35. Be here.
We are back. Bottom of the 8th inning as Sheldon back out. And it will be Jake Mastillo taking over in the outfield and pitch hitting for Steven Strachan. He was going to do that last time. Didn't come up, so Strachan went back out. And this right here is the man with the second most home runs on the Mining City Tommyknockers.
Pinch hitting for Steven Strachan, number 12, Jake Mastillo.
Ball comes in from the bullpen. Have a little break here as we are eclipsing 3 hours just now on this beautiful Saturday night in Butte, Montana. As I said, you can see the lights from this uptown Butte in the background of the stadium. One of the best views in all of baseball, from the mountains in the daytime to the city lights in the nighttime. First pitch to Jake Mastillo and his pitch hit, defensive sub. Delivery. Hits a little chopper. Throw gets him. As that is the first out. As they're going to say Bear. Is he going to do it? Jake Mastillo, the only Tommyknocker who refuses to do it.
First baseman, number 6.
Nope, he shakes his head. No, I'm not doing it. Head coach Brandon Cowan bows to him, says, okay, don't have any fun. Be like that. What happens is if you swing at the first pitch of an at bat and it's an out, you have to do a bear, which is get on the ground and growl as an embarrassment punishment for swinging at the first pitch and getting out. Strike 0-1. Oh, 1. Delivery. Strike. 0-2. And that comes from Marty Carnahan not getting any calls on that outside. And back-to-back calls for the pitcher here. Gives the fans upset. That one too far outside. 1-2. As I've said before, Mining City Tommyknocker fans are some of the most interactive fans in all the Expedition League. I can say that as someone who travels and sees the fans. They do love to heckle and get into the game. 1-2, delivery. Outside. 2-2. Tommyknockers 3 outs away. Defensive outs in the top of the 9th to winning game 3. Looking to pack on. And that ball is right to the shortstop again. Throw gets him. 2 outs. Both outs are ground outs to the shortstop, Yancey.
Number 32, Hayden Brown.
So Hayden Brown will come up with 2 outs here. There'll be a pitching change in the top of the 9th. Dylan Wilhelm, the all-star closer for Mining City, is warm. Delivery. Drops in too low. 1-0. Funny enough, folks, it's 12-10. Connor Phelan is in line for the win, as it was an 11-10 ball game when he came out. Delivery. That went outside. 2-0. If this holds up, Connor Phelan would have his 8th win, league leading, in the Expedition League, as he's currently tied with 7. All wins in relief. 2-0. Swinging strike. 2-1 on Hayden Brown. Two 2-1 delivery outside. 3-1 on Hayden. 3 hours and 5 minutes here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 2 outs. 3-1 count on Hayden Brown. Delivery. Strike. Drops in. Full count on Hayden Brown. No argument from him. Delivery. Fouled off. Full count pitch coming once again.
Count will remain full. There is action going in the Tommyknockers bullpen, so it looks like we will be seeing Carnahan depart the ballgame for the closer.
Full count pitch once again to Hayden Brown. Delivery. Hits fair. Grabbed by the first baseman. Gets it himself. 2-run lead into the top of the 9th. Dylan Wilhelm will be in the ball game, folks. All-star pitcher. Has the most saves in Expedition League history. Don't go anywhere. Fantastic into this ball game coming up right after this. We are back. Tommyknocker fans, all-star closing pitcher Dylan Wilhelm comes on in a save situation. Has the most saves in Expedition League history. Looking to add on another one here against the Trappers. 3 outs to go, a 2-run lead. Delivery. High for ball 1. There was a defensive change. Jake Mastillo actually didn't come in. Miles Hartsfield moves from third base to the outfield. Seth Lucero to third base, and Judah Wilbur's in at shortstop. 1-1. And 1-1 from Wilhelm to Griffin. Outside, 2-1.
The pinch hitter in Jake Mastillo will be exactly that, just a pinch hitter. As Judah Wilbur comes in at the shortstop position.
2-1 pitch. Swinging strike, 2-2. So 2-2 count now from Wilhelm to Griffin. Delivery. Outside, full count.
Trappers trail by 2. They have not scored since the 6th inning.
Full count pitch. Swinging strikeout of Griffin. Throws some power behind that swing. He is out. 1 down, 2 to go for Wilhelm.
Catcher, number 23, Brock Reinhardt.
Dylan Wilhelm's only appeared in 2 losing. No, hold on. Sorry about that. It's even more. Only a few losing games, but never his fault. He has a win in which Connor Phelan came in and got the save with a 1-out save. First pitch is a ball. Second pitch is swung on, fouled off. 1-1 on number 23, Ryan Reinhardt, or Brock Reinhardt. Excuse me.
Brock Reinhardt, he's 2 for 3 today.
1-1 pitch, swinging strike. 1-2. This would be Wilhelm's 11th save. He already has 10, which leads the Expedition League and is the Expedition League record. Called a ball. 2-2. Delivery. Got him that time. Second out. So with 2 outs, number 17, Cole Yancey, will be the last batter, hopefully, here if Wilhelm has his way. 3 hours and 10 minutes have surpassed here in the top of the 9th with 1 out to go. Wilhelm looking for his 11th save on the year. Delivery fouled off. 0-1. Oh, 1 delivery. Ooh, beautiful slider. Called a ball. 1-1. 1-1 delivery. Fouled off. 1-2. 1 pitch away here from his 11th save on the year and sending these Knockers home with 3 straight wins and a possibility to have a sweep, their 3rd sweep of their debut season tomorrow night. 1-2. Swinging strike is, he'll have to run. Antonori. Throw, gets him, ends the ball game. Tommyknockers win 12-10 in a 7-home run game. 5 for Mining City, 2 for the Trappers. And we have some drama over here. And we are done here, folks. 5:35 tomorrow. Come out and see it. It's going to be heated for Game 4, looking for a 3rd sweep in the debut season. Go Tommyknockers.